Hello everyone and welcome back to day 2 of the Youngster Joey challenge, my solo one with my Rattata. Level 37. I think we just did Lake of Rage if I recall correctly. Rattata's looking pretty good. I'm thinking of replacing Super Fang with something, but I don't yet know what. Also, I have been thinking of just not using items in battle at all, so that also gets rid of the X items. And I think it's probably possible. Might be difficult, but it's possible. No, I am not losing to this. Thank you. Get out of my face. Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's see how much of a not trouble you're gonna be. I don't expect this to be too much trouble. Oh, 23 Arbok, boo. Could it even... Is that even legal? Does it evolve at 22? Or is it 24 that Ekans evolves? You're gone. Dazzagloom. And Dazzagloom that's been fainted. And that's a Murkrow that's gone. Bye! I would hope that I'd be able to become an executive. I want to be the boss, though. Can I be the boss, Team Rocket? Actually, I want to actually go on some missions, and bosses don't go on missions. Just finish how Farfetch appears here. What a Noctowl. Hey, this is Joey. Got a minute? Let's get together and battle! Yay! First battle of the day. Let's go. On my way, Joey. Hey, Joey! Let's battle! See if you've improved. Probably not, because you didn't improve last time. Something tells me he improves like every 2 gyms. Maybe. Still level 15. Guess what? My Rattata is now level 43. Hyper Fang. Bye, Joey. Fine, I'll catch a Hoot Hoot for fly. If it will get in the ball. Good. Look, it's a Togepi. I realize that if I give this Everstone to Rattata, the Paralyze heal, the automatic Paralyze healing or Poison healing or whatever from the berries won't be there, but considering how this is going so far, I think that'll be okay. Although later, once I get to like a Silk Scarf or a Pink Bow, I think Silk Scarf is a Gen 3 later, but it's Pink Bow I think in this game. I think I can go with those. Well, I will go with that item once it becomes available. Yay, Pinsir no Strength. Well, that's our strength user. Whirlpool's gonna be Wooper. Now Wooper's moveset is full. Sure, we can do a Tail Whip. Hey, Joey, got a minute? Let's get together and battle! I promise this will be different. Route 30 is where I'll be. Give me a shout when you come. Alright, later. On my way, Joey. Alright, Joey. Let's fight. See how much stronger you've become. Rattata. Wait a second, we didn't beat any gym since the last time. The only thing we did was reach Olivine City and do like 3 trainer battles in the lighthouse. Was reaching Olivine City the next thing that made you be stronger? Must have been, because we were right in front of Olivine City the previous time. So what about your top percentage Rattata now? And now it's a Rattata. Well, he's become stronger and he has evolved it, but he's apparently given up on his Rattata. Feeling the need to evolve it into Rattata. It's kind of sad. Huh. Gems. Yo, Joey, how you doing? This is Joey, got a minute? My Rattata is looking sharper than before. I doubt this Pokemon as cool as this guy in your party. Oh yeah, I took down a spinner at the well the other day. It was a cakewalk. Well, I guess it can't be helped. Us being so tough. Alright, later. But Joey, but you evolved your Rattata. It's not a Rattata, it's a Raticate. Okay. Well, I have bad memories of this place, not because the battles are, but I remember trying a cloning glitch at one point here with one Pokemon. And then I don't know how this cloning glitch affected it, but I was trying to clone something, and I remember having a Noctowl, a Sudowoodo, I want to say a Poliwhirl in my party? Or something else. At least a Noctowl, Sudowoodo, and something else. And I wasn't trying to clone them. Tried to clone something else, and then after, well, the cloning failed, I believe, but the Sudowoodo, the Noctowl, and that other Pokemon were just gone. Nowhere to be found, and I didn't use them in the cloning. That's how I remember it anyway, although since then, research that I've done on cloning, I don't see a reason why that would have happened. I don't recall ever being able to see the Pokemon again. So maybe I did use them for the cloning, or at least I deposited them, not with the intention of cloning them. And then things went wrong. Having arrived in Signwood City, there's something I want to do before challenging the gym. Set this up. Hear this tune. Alright, let's do it then, Usain. Let's battle! And I will only use a Rattata. Shadow Ball. Already level 45. Did help that I did all the Mahogany stuff in the Rocket Hideout, I guess, before even coming here. But Chuck was going to be like level 27 and a 30 he has. So Chuck's going to be probably not even that challenging unless I don't KO him turn 1 and then he dynamic punches me. He hits, which is a 50% chance, then he confuses me and then I hit myself in confusion. Although I believe full heal can get rid of it, so then in that sense I should be safe. Use Explosion or Self-Destruct. 2 of the electrodes in the base did that. As you've seen, going without troubles. Rattata's doing really well. Definitely doing this challenge without in-game items, because it's very easy so far. Also, if you have both people in my stream right now and that are seeing this on YouTube later, if you have any suggestions for what challenge to do after this, then please let me know. I went with Rattata in Pokémon Crystal because multiple people suggested Rattata, and one of them suggested Gen 2. So I went with Rattata in Gen 2. But if you want to, let's say someone suggested Lufdisk in Gen 3, let me know. Just any Pokemon that is hard to use, For example, someone suggested Wobbuffet, although I don't really want to use Wobbuffet because it doesn't have actual attacking moves. I suppose you could suggest Sunkern, although that'll be really hard considering its moveset, especially in Gen 2, but I know it's doable, because I've seen someone do it. But I don't want to do a challenge from someone that I've already seen. Like, I've seen Rattata in Red and Blue, I haven't seen Rattata in Gen 2. So that's why I'm doing Rattata in Gen 2. But yeah, if you have any suggestions of any Pokemon that exist in the first 3 gens that you want me to beat the first 3 gens with, then please let me know. Now, it doesn't have to be, let's say, a Gen 1 Pokemon in a Gen 1 game. You can suggest a Gen 1 Pokemon in a Gen 3 game. It's not like, hey, Rattata is a Gen 1 Pokemon in a Gen 2 game. So you can't say, hey, use a Pidgey in Gen 3. It doesn't have to be an early game Pokemon, like I said with the Love Disc. Or you could say, let's take, I don't know, Tentacool. What's a Gen 3 weak Pokemon that isn't early game? I don't know, it's Silcoon. Silcoon is still early game. Silcoon to beat the game. That'd be something because it doesn't have much of a moveset. Rattata, at least Rattata does. But yeah, if it has a much more limited move pool than Rattata does, then you can still suggest that, because that might be just an added challenge for me, which would be really interesting. I'm just having a lot of fun with this Rattata challenge so far. Please let me know if you have any ideas for a future challenge. Has to be in the first 3 generation games, because those are the ones I can, 1, easily emulate, easily record, easily stream, and also easily manipulate. Now, I don't have a randomizer thing for Gen 1, I don't think. Although it must exist, because there's randomizer, bingo, Pokemon Red and Blue races. So it must be possible. I'll have to just download that randomizer because I've never done any of those races when it gets to Gen 1. So yeah, Gen 1, 2, and 3, they're all possible. Please let me know if you have any suggestions for that. Chuck is our next main opponent, the next gym leader, the fighting type gym leader, one of the ones that I was kind of scared of at the start, although gym was very easy so far. I took out a level 25 Primeape on the previous trainer with just Shadow Ball. So Hyper Fang should definitely be enough, and I'm going to just try it with Shadow Ball, see if that works out. Although, I remember that Gyarados, the shiny Gyarados was that problem with Thrash, that I underestimated it. So I could Hyper Fang, but then the 10% chance of missing might be a thing. Shadow Ball! Little orb blob thing, Bluff. Done. And for Poliwrath, would Shadow Ball be enough? I don't want to risk it, I want to Hyper Fang it. 1.5 times more damage output, and it's still not enough. Glad I didn't go Shadow Ball. What is the difference between Primeape and Poliwrath's physical defense and HP stats? Well, it flinched Shadow Ball. No dynamic punch here, no damage. Another gym leader done. Go Rattata. Well on our way. That's our 5th badge. We'll very soon be fighting Jasmine. And because we faced Chuck and we beat him, we got Fly. So going back to Joey is going to be so much quicker now. No matter where we are. Until we get to Kanto, because then it'll be really annoying. Because we can't immediately go back with the ship. So I'd want to unlock Saffron's train very quickly. So that's probably going to be one of my main goals, to unlock that quickly so I can quickly get back to Joey. Well, let's have some fun. So the highest level Pokemon so far. First 2 Pokemon I don't expect to be much of a problem. Third one might be. Steel still resists ghosts in this game, or just resists ghosts in this game, considering it's the first game the Steel was even in. A lot of resistances. I think it had 11 resistances, and then it turned into 9 Gen 6 onward when I lost Ghost and Dark. Yeah, Magnemite shouldn't be much of a problem, because its defenses aren't all that high. Also, it's 4 times weak to Ground, which I have with Dig. Steelix, which will be our final Pokemon, will only be 2 times weak, and its defenses are way higher than Magnemite. So Steelix might actually do something. Simple, simple. Steelix. Has Iron Tail. 75% accurate, but if it hits hard. 100 base power move with same type attack bonus, 150. And Steelix is a pretty good attack stat, I believe. Unlike Onix with 40, which still doesn't make sense to me. Let's see how much Dig will inflict and what they can do back. They might have Sandstorm? I don't remember their moveset. There's Iron Tail, her signature move. I don't think that's even a third. She might have potions. Don't increase your defense. Don't increase your defense. Oh, that is half of my HP. That is half of my HP. Wait. Super Fang. I can Super Fang him. That's why I have Super Fang. For things like this. It's not often I don't think I need to use it, but it would be nice. I do think to be safe on her next Iron Tail, I want to heal, although a critical hit Iron Tail would take me out. Although there's a 25% chance that they miss, which is a higher chance than the crit. Although crit, especially with having a little slightly better health, would take me out. I want them to miss. Miss! Please. Because that can't take you out in one hit. Even a critical hit, Dig would not be enough. Because double what I've already done here wouldn't take you out. So when did double become 1.5 times per crit? So was it Gen 5 or 6? I think it was Gen 6 that was changed. Just miss. 25% chance, and otherwise I'm just gonna Power Punch stall you. Because I'm gonna lose. Okay, I very much underestimated the Gyarados and just made a mistake because I went in way too fast. And there were one or two other fights that I just went... I think it was Faulkner where I went in way too overconfident and almost lost because of it. Here it's dangerous from the start and I notice it. One critical hit, a chance of 1 in 16, while she hits at 75% chance. And I'm done. Although at full HP, it might be a min-max thing with the damage roll. Like if she hits for this is 52. She can hit for this again. So I'm gonna take the risk now. Super Fang. Make use of this roll. Not much. Super Fang earlier would have done more. Might need 2 more digs. Oh no! My defense fell! Which basically means that unless she misses with Iron Tail, it's an absolute 2-shot. I don't know what their other moves are because I didn't look them up. Please don't have a lot of Iron Tails left. Misses! I might have a chance, come on. Come on, that defense drop was real bad. I thought the defense increase for her, so it was drop for me. Misses another one. Crit, dig, crit, dig, crit! No, she might heal as well. How much is it gonna be? It's 1 defensive, so it'll probably be like 75, a bit more. No, it's a crit! What's gonna happen at some point? No! Caught that! Dang it! Dang it! She got me. I expected it to be a difficult fight. I know now to use Super Fang first. Super Fang and then 2 digs will be enough, I think. So which is 1, if I set it up that way, she didn't heal here, so she may not heal then. So then Super Fang into 2 digs will probably do it. Which means she only needs to miss once, or she needs to hit really low for damage. I'm not allowed to use any other, so this is a reset. Take 2 on Jasmine. Let's just get to the Steelix. Steelix. Now I'm happy I got those extra levels because it actually helped with surviving some Iron Gills. She misses the first one. She misses the very first one. Could I just, without healing? Because I now have all my healing items again. Make it through. Dig, I think, did just over a quarter. Yes. Just don't crit with a high roll on this one. Even the defense orb should be fine. That was a high roll, luckily no crit. And she does use a hyper potion this time. Now it becomes troublesome, because last time she did a hyper potion! Was it because she felt she could finish me off for certain, or something else? Oh no, because she crit. I think she crit the turn that I got her into low health. No, wait! She healed the moment I went down, so I couldn't heal! Okay, we lost again. Do I just go somewhere else now to make sure I can survive these hits? Because with 1 or 2 more levels, it's a lot more likely that I'll complete this, so... I think that's the plan. I am going to... not fight her. New plan. Gonna face Price first, in his gym. Get 1 or 2 more levels out of that. Okay, let's try Price. The 1 level up since trying Jasmine. Got it in this gym. And I learned that a lot of things, well, I can still take things out pretty quickly, but some of the evolved things are a bit more troublesome due to their extra defenses and HP. And a Dugong at level 28 in the gym, one of the gym trainers had it, wasn't taken up by my Hyper Fang. And I think that Price does have a Dugong. It might not. Maybe it's like Seal, Cloistered, Pilotine. Seal goes down to it. Does have Dugong. Won't go down, but maybe I'll get a flinch. I don't. Aurora Beam. Ah, we're okay. See a Hyper Fang in this Piloswine. What is it? Piloswine or Pilotine? What is it based on? I want to look that up, because that's what I base my pronunciations on. Swine is... it's a swine. So that's where that came from. The other part. I'll look that up after this gym battle. Shadow Ball should be enough here. Right? Although min-max roll might have been a thing. Or max-min in this case, then it might not have worked. But I beat Price. Awesome. Also, I come up with something for another thing for Jasmine, because I got 2 extra berries for the Milk Tank, which I haven't actually handed in yet to get the TM there. Or Moo Milks, which is just cool as a healing item, I suppose. Something else I can do is equip one of the berry that I got from Shucky to Rattata, so that if I'm hit just below half HP by that first Steelix, by the first Iron Tail from Steelix, I'm put back to above half. Take 3 on Jasmine. I'm 2 levels higher than last time, and I have equipped a berry in case the Steelix does still hit me over half. Let's go. Starting with Super Fang again. Glad that hits, because that's still a 10% chance to miss. Iron Tail misses. Good start. Although that happened last time as well, and then I got beaten very quickly. Misses here, but that's obvious because I'm underground. Dig should deal a little bit more damage. Maybe make her heal already, but how much damage does this inflict? Under half. That's just 59. Well, 59, that's more than it did last time. To be safe on her healing and maybe getting a crit or whatever, I'm going to Super Potion now, expecting her to heal as well. Yes, she does. Because otherwise if I didn't, then I might have made a mistake like last time I hit her with Dig, then she hits me with Iron Tail. And now I can just Super Fang and then double Dig again, so we're basically back at the start of the fight. And she misses the Iron Tail again. That's great. Not only is that just good because it saves me healing items in trouble, the fact that she misses also stops her from getting a crit. But I think what's even more dangerous at this point in the fight, considering she does under half with Iron Tail, is the defense drop. Because then that makes it a 2-hit KO again. Misses again, I can safely Dig. She didn't heal. Get out of there, Steelix. Rattata wins. Okay, that was challenging. But luckily there won't be that many Steel types in this game. I don't think there's anyone with a Skarmory. Skarmory would be hell! Because I can't hit Skarmory with Dig. So glad there's no one with Skarmory. Makes me wonder, what moves could I put on Rattata in Gen 3? When there are people with Skarmory. Anyway, TM for Iron Tail. Something to consider over Super Fang. After 3 years of preparation, we have risen again from the ashes. Giovanni! Can you hear? We did it! Where is our boss? Is he listening? The one fight in the game against a Porygon. The fight's gonna take us to the magical level 50. Hyper Fang. And with that, my Rattata is at the same level of Lance's final Dragonite. Doesn't mean it's any stronger. At this point it probably is not. But we're getting there. And we still have some levels to gain before we get to Lance. We're 50 already! We haven't even exited Mahogany. We've still multiple of these fights to go. You get with, I think, 4 Coughings and 1 Wheezing or something like that? Five? Dig does the same thing as Hyper Fang. But Dig actually has 100% accuracy, so I'll just go with that. And maybe one of some of them no self-destructs. That would be really great. Also, they have Smoke Screen. That'd be annoying. Okay, I can get through that one well. So Coughing goes down with the Dig. Which means all other level 30 Coughing should as well, unless they suddenly have more IVs on them. Or this was just enough to take it out, and maybe I'll get a different RNG roll on the next hit. That is a possibility. Doesn't look like it. I'm just gonna play it safe with Dig's accuracy over Hyper Fang. And then see where Wheezing goes. Wheezing will probably be like level or 2 higher, I think. We'll have higher defenses just because it's an evolution as well. I expect Wheezing to survive Dig. Maybe like a third of its HP. Still, Steelix living with almost 3/4 shows how good Steelix's defense is. Although Wheezing has real good defense as well. Here's a Wheezing. 32. Let's see what Dig does. Oh, it might be 3 Coughings, Wheezing, then Coughing, then Wheezing again. Just use Sludge. Doesn't quite have Sludge Bomb. It's over half. It's about a third. Maybe a quarter. So, good prediction there. Tackle crit. There, that wasn't much. So I can just use another Dig to take out the Wheezing. There's another Coughing. I know Hyper Fang's faster, but safer with this accuracy. especially if they have smoke screen. Also, if they want to use self-destruct, if they might have that, then I dodge it through dig. I think in the end, smoke screen is actually the most dangerous move, so that later Pokemon can take me out. There's another coughing, then that one wheezing. We're good. Beat the coughing wheezing executive. Just an annoying fight, not a difficult one. Goodbye. And through that one fight, we're well on our way to level 51 already. This quick level up just come because the game is made to level up an entire team. Like, not necessarily early game, but later as well. So it makes sense that I'm much higher leveled. And Rattata, I'm pretty sure, levels up pretty quickly anyway. The next big fight comes up immediately. It's Rival 4. First time Rival's gonna give us a good challenge? Let's find out. We have Shadow Ball now for his Haunter. We are much stronger. We are level 50. He has a bunch of strong Pokemon, but I do believe... No, his starter will have evolved at this point. Only Cynical, well, as it would have been Kolava here, would not have evolved yet. Let's go. Golbat first has Confuse Ray to my knowledge, which could be annoying, but Golbat's gone. So we don't have to worry about Confuse Ray. The next is Magnemite. We've seen that before, we know how to deal with it. It's called Dig. Considering we're higher level than we were against Jasmine, and that Magnemite is lower level than Jasmine's, we're fine. Critical hit as well, that's just obliteration on it. Haunter. Well, we could use Dig, but we have something better. It's called Shadow Ball. Something you can't hit us with. Sneasel, a new Pokemon on his side. Although its stat moves from Dark and Ice, I don't think it has any Ice moves like Ice Punch, but might have Icy Wind, might have Feint Attack. They won't be strong because Sneasel has a horrible special attack stat. Also, defensively, it's not all that great. It has physical attack and speed. Sneasel's down. And then now out should come Meganium. The most defensive out of the three starters. Can it survive a Hyper Fang? Yes. It poison powders me. That's about all it'll get to do. Shadow Ball. And Meganium has been dealt with. And Rival 4 has been beaten. Still pretty easy. But the challenges will still come. I need to not get too overconfident. I need to heal regularly, heal often outside of the battle. Wait a second. I just realized a thing. I cheated in my challenge earlier. Totally forgot about it. My first two tries against Jasmine, I used healing items. And I said I'm not going to use items in battle, especially not healing items. But both of those times I think I did lose, although the first time especially. I think I've used healing items in other battles in battle as well. I did. Some outside. But I'm pretty sure I used more healing items inside a battle. Oops. Sorry. I guess the challenge kind of failed, although I'm not sure where, and if it was before resets or not. Because I'm pretty sure the time that I did beat Jasmine, did I use a healing item then? If I did, then I guess this challenge is officially I didn't make it. But with Iron Tail, the Iron Tail mischance existing, I know that the possibility was certainly there to just do it. I needed her to miss Iron Tail twice, then I would have easily made it. With Super Fang Dig Dig. Or Dig Critical Hit might have made it one less. So the chance was certainly there, so it would have been possible. But I do believe I healed, which makes this run technically not valid, which I find unfortunate. Yeah, with this rival battle done, I am going to end this part. It's a slightly shorter one. Quite a bit shorter actually now that I look at my live stream. I've only been going for 1.5 hours. But there's some other things that I want to do that I have to do. So it's a bit of a shorter part this time. Next time out, rest of the radio tower stuff in the underground. We will be... Actually, I could exit with Dig here, can't I? Slightly faster. Yay. Rest of the radio tower stuff, onto Claire, onto the E4. Hopefully that'll be a longer stream, and I think I'll just stream when I have more time, and I know I have more time. I'm gonna spend the next few days doing some editing of various videos, including these ones. And then in a few days' time, I'll probably stream again to those that are watching, because I've been usually talking to my YouTube audience, I suppose. Those on the stream, thanks for being here, first of all. And if you want to see more of this, then in a few days' time, it's the 13th now for those on YouTube. In a few days' time, we'll continue this challenge. Do Radio Tower, do Claire, and probably until I've become the champion, that'll probably be like part 3 or something. But it really depends on how much time I have, what I feel like, if things are going well or if they're not. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.